Hey, it's Seth from Citizens Disability. Today, I'm going to tell you what you need to know about applying for Social Security disability insurance benefits in the Ocean State, home of the cabinet, home of coffee milk, Rhode Island. Every state's different. That's obvious and everyone knows it. But what's less obvious, what most folks don't know, is that that applies to SSDI claims or Social Security disability insurance claims as well. Because of the way the Social Security Administration structures this process, the state you live in can have a real effect on an applicant's waiting times and on their likelihood of winning their benefits at each step of the process. Now, we track this data pretty closely. We've updated our numbers as we do every year in February, so this Rhode Island data is certified fresh for 2021. Now, as you may know from watching some of our other videos, and there's plenty of them, there's basically 3 steps in the SSDI application process. There's the initial application, reconsideration, and the hearing. Now, those first 2 steps, initial application and reconsideration, are handled at the state level by state-run disability determination services, agencies who work on behalf of the Social Security Administration and follow all the same rules and all the same regulations. As you can see from this chart coming in from the right, over the past year in Rhode Island, about 45.1% of initial applications for SSDI benefits were approved. You can see how that compares here to this national average of 38.4%. It is a difference of 6.6% to the good side, ahead of the average. You can also see how Rhode Island has done over the years, going back to 2010, and we can see that Rhode Island's been above that national average since about 2016. As we made this video in February 2021, Rhode Island ranks 12th in the nation in terms of the rate of approvals at the initial level. And that's pretty good. Not quite wicked good, but pretty good. But it still does mean that in Rhode Island, at the initial application level, over half of all disability claims are denied. And if those odds make you a little bit worried, thinking about your own claim, yeah, it's understandable, but there's no reason to panic. The first reason not to panic is there's people like us here at Citizens Disability, your neighbors to the north in Waltham, Massachusetts, specialized disability advocates who can help with the application process to improve a claimant's chances of success at every stage. If you want to see how an advocate can help you with your claim, click this little banner up here in the top right. You can watch a video all about it. Second reason not to panic is that being denied at initial application does not have to be the end of the road. And that's because when people do get denied at the initial application level, typically they're going to appeal that denial. They're going to ask for reconsideration, or recon as we call it. Reconsideration is also handled at the state level. And as this chart coming in from the right is going to show you, it is indeed actually pretty rare for people to get approved at recon, the second stage out of 3. And you can see that's reflected in both the Rhode Island data and the national data. Rhode Island, with an approval rate of 14.2%, is a little bit ahead of the national average of 13.7%, but those are still both pretty low numbers. You can see how Rhode Island has done over the last 10 years. We can see Rhode Island has basically stayed above the national average going back for the whole decade. Overall, in 2021 so far, Rhode Island ranks 21st in the nation in terms of the rates of approval at reconsideration. The majority of people who apply for SSDI benefits across the United States do have to go to that third stage of the process called the hearing. That is going to be true for applicants from Rhode Island as well. We have a ton of information on our website and other videos here on YouTube all about the hearing process if you would like to get all the details. You can even see what a hearing is actually like. Again, just click up here in the top right. Short version, if you've been denied at reconsideration, you appeal that denial and you go to a hearing in front of an administrative law judge who works for the Social Security Administration at the federal level. This is another area where all the states are very different. Most states have at least one, but usually several SSA hearing locations throughout the state, each with their own waiting times and their own approval rates. Now, it turns out Rhode Island has only one office in Providence. Now, obviously, because there's only one office, the state's average numbers are going to match the office's numbers exactly. So in this chart coming in, you can see how Rhode Island and Providence fare against the national average for approval rate at hearing. And it looks like through 2020 and into 2021 so far, Rhode Island's hearing approval rate is coming in at 45.8%. Compare that to the national average of 51.1%. They're kind of a ways behind. Rhode Island is ranking 35th in the nation. Now, when you do appeal and you ask for that hearing, we should warn you that it can take a pretty long time for that hearing to actually happen. And of course, we got a video all about that too. You can see it up there in the top right. Taking a look at our data, in these blue bars, we can see that Rhode Island, the Providence office, have a waiting time of 10.6 months. You can compare that to this national average of 11.4 months. Yeah, it's not too shabby, a little bit ahead. We can see in these red bars over here that Rhode Island has that hearing approval rate that we had said of 45.8% compared to the national average of 51.1%. So, and unfortunately, what we see is that Rhode Island has fallen nearly 5% from 2019 to 2020, and that takes them even farther away from the national average than they were. So, for 2020 and going into 2021 so far, we can see that Rhode Island ranks, as we had said, 35th in the nation for approval rates at the hearing level, and for Rhode Island is ranking 14th in the nation for waiting times. The important thing to remember here is that these waiting times we're talking about for Rhode Island, for the Providence office, those are average waiting times. Some folks may get their hearings quicker than those average times that we're showing you, but some people are going to have to wait longer, sometimes even a lot longer than those average numbers. Now, we have got a lot more data about Rhode Island at our website, www.citizensdisability.com. You can check it out. Come visit us. Click on our state-by-state page and click into your state. We update our data every year so you can stay current on what's happening and have up-to-date information at your fingertips. And believe me, it does change from year to year. Now, if you're thinking about applying for SSDI benefits, no matter where you are in the country or what the approval rates there look like, we strongly encourage you to get help from a disability advocate like us here at Citizens Disability or a local specialist attorney. At Citizens Disability, we've been helping regular folks all across America apply for and win their SSDI benefits, and we've been doing it for over a decade. No advocacy firm is more aggressive than we are, and no one handles more cases per year than we do. If you'd like to see if we can help you, no problem. Just come visit us at www.citizensdisability.com or call us at the number on the screen up here in the 781. Thanks for watching our video about applying for SSDI benefits in the Ocean State, Rhode Island. If you liked what you saw here and you want to see more, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button down there and then ring the bell so you can get a notification when we publish more videos. And hey, do us another favor. Tell us what you think in the comment section down there. We have got a ton of content on the SSDI process, how it all works, and how we can help you. So please feel free to explore both at our website and on YouTube. I hope I see you again soon for another video. Until then, I'll just say thanks for watching, and of course, have a great day.